We stopped at Telaga Harbour twice or three times, April and June 2020. The bay is protected by 3 man-made islands, which makes for a protection from the southwest monsoons. Sailing into the bay, try to use the buoy markers on the right. Round at the point, you can see the swell and over the rocks. That jetty is a hotel jetty. We're not going into that harbour bay. The island just to the right of that is, we're going to go round that into the harbour north of that. A little bit of a storm was still going on when we anchored in the bay, and we picked the middle of the bay. You'd see the Telaga Harbour lighthouse. Well, then the sunset brought the end of a very interesting day. Malaysia always brings lovely sunsets. Probably all of Asia as well. And prior to sailing, I never bothered to look at sunsets that much because I come from a city. The next day we got to relax a little bit. Again, I love relaxing. I did a little bit of work. Then came down the rain. We collected a lot of water. This is our new anchorage. Very, very rolly. If you watch that blue yacht, that's a monohull, and the white catamaran is quite stable. But there appears to be tourism happening, not much of it. That yacht there is similar to how my yacht is behaving in the moment. You can see that it's really heavily raining, storms, and you might have heard the thunder. But very, very wet and a very sad day. Yesterday we travelled in here and it was so rough. Anyway, that's it for the day. Another day we returned from visiting the Sky Cab amusement park, and we got back to the boat just in time because that dark cloud turned into a heavy rainstorm. We had a few heavy rainstorms, and in fact with the wet monsoon season we dragged anchor once, and made me realise I need a new anchor, something stronger. So I bought a Rockner 25, which was a good choice. Telaga Harbour Beach had some very interesting rocks eroded by the wind and rain and water. Not a real problem for the beach, it will recover. But the rocks themselves make it hard for a dinghy ride up onto the sand in that particular area. As the erosion is worn away from underneath this tree, that won't recover quickly soon. Got a question for you. Does this flag have COVID-19? Malaysia's really suffering with COVID-19. Here are the new Malaysian security guards at the petrol station. A lovely panoramic view of Telaga Harbour anchorage right on dusk, and you can see that it was quiet and calm. There's one of the man-made islands. Here's the next one, and that's where the beach party goers go for their barbecues. And then further around behind us was the Telaga Harbour lighthouse and one of the hotels, and that's the beach that I was talking about in the middle of the picture. We left Telaga Harbour after about 10 days of mixed weather. Well, we're about halfway to the turning point, Reback Island, and you can see in the distance there the Telaga Harbour lighthouse. Just that's the northern point of Reback Island. I'm keeping well away from it. My favourite part of the Langkawi Island group is way over there. This one's called Genting Dream, and it's here fairly often. It must be a Singapore run, and where you see all the glass windows from the bow of the ship to the stern of the ship along the middle section, they light up during the night, and a progression of different colours sends a message saying Genting Dream. And you can see it for miles and miles and miles. Probably is a Navy vessel because the dark patrol boat dinghy sort of thing hanging off the back is consistent with navy black boats. Can only hope and pray that the sun will take away the coronavirus soon. This video was produced by myself, and it's the end of another exciting video of Telaga Harbour, April and July 2020.